Ooh, Barefoot Sandals. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me again today. If this is your first time here, my name is Beth and my channel is all about thrifting, DIYs, bake with me. I just like to have a really good time and share the things that I'm interested in with you. In today's video, I am going to be sharing some of the jewelry that my friend Hedy gave to me. Now she's no longer going to be a reseller and she is kind of farming out all of her stuff, donating some, giving some to family and friends, and I was the lucky recipient of several pieces of jewelry. My friend Dolores from Miss Damn Jewelry is going to be with me live on my channel on Sunday, the 13th at 11:30 Central Time, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time to go through some of the jewelry live. But there's so much of it, y'all. I thought I would do a few videos of just showing some of the jewelry to you. Now, on the live chat that she and I are going to do, we are actually going to be discussing some of the more intricate pieces and what the pieces are made out of, and she is going to help me price some of this jewelry. Then on the 20th, go over to Christine at Side Street Markets channel. I'll link that channel in the description below in the iCard right above. Christine will be hosting Dolores and me because she's got some jewelry and we're going to do it all over again. Jewelry is very difficult to determine what it's made out of sometimes, and especially how to price it as a reseller. And we thought while Christine and I were learning, we would share some of that knowledge with you all. So join us for those two lives so that you can learn a little bit about jewelry and how to price it as a reseller as well. And it'll also help you as a buyer know why the jewelry may be priced the way it is. Dolores is going to help us figure out a lot about the stones and the different kind of jewelry that we have. So let's get on with today's video. And what I have done, I actually received over 170 pieces of jewelry. That's a lot, y'all. But what I did was divide it into 20 or 25 pieces, and I just took some bracelets, some brooches, some necklaces, some watches, some rings, some earrings, and I made boxes of 25 to be able to share with you both in video style and in lives. Now, I won't be able to price any of the jewelry in this video because I simply don't know anything about it. I am just taking a look at it for the very first time, and I'm inviting you to join me as we do that. So let's get started with this big old tub full of jewelry. Now, Hedy put each one of her items in bags, and because she was a reseller, she actually started looking up some of the jewelry. So the first piece that I have has a little sticker that says PD or Premier Designs. Premier Designs is a jewelry company, and oh, that is so pretty. First of all, I love the earth tones in this. This is a shorter piece. Look at that beautiful earth tone. Oh my gosh. This almost looks like wood. I don't think it's wood. I think these are glass beads. And then there are some acrylic beads, but then these are glass. I can tell the difference in the feel there is very faceted. Now this is a shorter piece. And so it would come to about right here. So I'm thinking, what, that's like an 8-inch, but how pretty. Now, y'all, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big jewelry wearer, but I usually just have on my cross. Now, this little piece right here was actually in the jewelry, and I just thought it was cute and dainty and light, and so I put that on, and I've just never taken it off. But here is one of the first pieces that is a Premier Jewelry design piece, and it does have its little tag there. So when they have their tags, I do know that it's a little bit easier to determine because you can look that jewelry up and see if it is still being made or if there is a price for that. And again, all of this jewelry will have to be looked up to determine what it is and kind of give a reseller price to it. Make sure that you're hitting that bell for notifications, to all notifications, because I can tell you already that I'm going to have a few jewelry sales along with putting them in my booth to get this jewelry sold because it's just a lot. Good thing jewelry doesn't take up a lot of space. Now, I will tell you that I am going to be making some jewelry jars or some jewelry mystery boxes with this jewelry, simply again because it's so much jewelry, but I want to get that out to people who love jewelry. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and don't forget those notification bells so that you don't miss an opportunity to claim one of those. Now this piece is just a little beaded and gold piece. This is metal gold there. You can see the little rings of metal. It is a stretch bracelet. So let me bring a piece of white paper so that I can show you the color. It is about the color of my sweatshirt today. And it is a little stretch bracelet, but I love the beading in that. And it's really, really pretty on. I really like that. I hope that you can see that well here, but it's just a little piece and it's really good. I don't know about y'all, but I struggle with getting fasteners on with necklaces and bracelets. So these expandable kind that just slip on the wrist, but add a lot of color, that's actually really pretty with my sweatshirt. So it dresses it up a little bit. So there's this little piece. All right, let's see what else is on the top. Another necklace piece. This says semi-precious stone necklace. So again, she did most of the research as she was looking through it, but this is also a shorter piece, beautiful green. This would be good for Christmas or St. Patrick's Day. I love the little hook that's on there, that little bar and circle hook that goes around like this and in. And this is a shorter one, probably about a 7 or 8 inch chain. And it does sit right here on the neck. So that is really pretty. Oh gosh, that would be really, really pretty. And it's got some silver accents in that. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see. And then here in the beading, there is some more of those. But these semi-precious green stones are in there. I love those. So that's really pretty. And I am so envious of people who are able to pull off all of this jewelry. I sometimes feel that when I wear jewelry, it just looks bulky or it looks like it's not really a good fit for me. But so many people are able to wear jewelry and it looks so good on them. All right, let's see. The next piece is, pull it out. Oh, this is a watch. It's like a bangle watch. Do y'all remember those bangle watches? Now this one is black and gold and there is a little watch in here. So it opens up like this. Let me see if I can get it the right way. Let me put it on this hand for y'all so that you can see. This is a little bangle watch. It's a little metal bangle watch. That's pretty cute. Kind of retro, kind of 80s to me, but that's cute. It's got the same design all the way around. So I like that one. Now, I know nothing about it. I don't even know what kind it is and don't have on my glasses to be able to say what it is. All right, let's see. Here's another watch, and this one is just a regular leather-bound watch. Now, I do know that some people will take the bands off, although this one is in great condition. Let's see if I can see what it says. This is a Timex watch. It's just a little Roman numeral watch. The band is in great condition on both sides, but I do know some people craft with watches or they take off when the bands are not good. They take the bands off and maybe fill like a clear jar or something with watch faces, and that is really cute as well. And this is a battery operated little watch there, so that's a little Timex. See what else there is on the top. Here is another necklace. I love that she had them all in bags already. Oh, this is pretty. This is a multi-strand. Oh gosh. Now this one says elegant. That's what's on the tag right here. Elegant. And on the little, there's a little hand right here. And the little hand says handmade. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but that does say handmade. And look at all of those strands of beads. Oh, wow. That is absolutely beautiful. Love the way that looks. Now this is got a pretty good extension chain on that. So it could be as short or as long as you want it. This looks to be about an 8 inch, and then it looks like it has maybe 5 more inches to drop it down. So that is really good for those of us that don't like the necklaces really close up on them or the outfit. So look how that lays. That's really, really pretty. And then of course, if you shorten it, it would be way up here. So that is pretty, y'all. These things are so cute. Can't imagine. I'd love to see them styled with maybe some outfits or something. And I know Catherine Young, she wears a lot of beautiful jewelry and she just pulls that off. I'm not sure that I would be able to do the same, but I do think it's pretty. All right, the next piece is a pendant. This kind of looks like the Premier jewelry to me a little bit. And Premier jewelry also has the chunkiness like Brighton. So you see this long dangling pendant here. It has the little slide. Now back in the day, we had metal little rings here. Do y'all remember those? The ring necklaces, and you change the pendant on those. I have one that's a V-shaped as well as a little wire, but this is an absolutely beautiful color on there. And I love that smoky gray to black. I don't think this one is Brighton. It's not marked, so it may be something more like Premier jewelry. All right, what else? What else is in here? Oh, I like this one. This one is fancy. I like the glitter, y'all. I like the glitter and the bling. I sure do. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? And it is a cuff bracelet. And I actually have pretty small wrists, about the only thing on me that's small. But look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. That's a statement piece. And what I love is, let me see if I can get it off so I can show you, this fine mesh right here of gold and then all this bling. Oh, I love that. And so it does give a little bit. There's a little bit of give in there because it's on a metal band. But how beautiful would that be? Now this reminds me of pageant jewelry. When you have pageants and that bling in your dress and things, that's what this reminds me of, almost formal like. All right, so let's keep going and see what's in there. I'm loving everything so far. I haven't come across anything that I don't love. Okay, here is another necklace. Oh, I love the beads in this. Y'all, look at that. It's like turquoise with the gold flakes in there. That reminds me of the world. Now this is flat, and we know that apparently the world is not flat, but look at the beautiful colors in that. And then it's got some faceted beads. Now I think the black beads are glass. These little blue ones feel plastic, but the black ones feel like glass. And that's one of the things that we'll be talking to Dolores about. Again, this is one of the O-ring ones, and it would lay relatively short on the neckline there. So this is probably another 7 or 8 inch one where the O-ring goes through like this. And I guess I'm calling that right. And this is the clasp that it has on there. Now, some jewelry I know that may be broken or whatever. A lot of people craft with that jewelry. Dolores may take apart jewelry that is missing pieces to create other pieces or make her own. She does make her own jewelry. And sometimes people use broken jewelry to create those pictures. I see a lot of Christmas trees and things made with different pieces of jewelry. I think that those are really, really pretty. So haven't run across anything broken yet, but that is an option for this. Now here's an older piece, and it's just a like metal bangle. It's really kind of small, so I'm not really sure. It'd have to be for a very thin-wristed person, but there's a buckle on there, and it looks like there are roses on that. And so it just opens like this. Your wrist slides through, and then it buckles. Now, I will say that relatively small wrist, but they're wide. I don't know what that means, but so look at how you get that in. You do have to kind of pull that out a little bit. And I don't think it goes but in the second hole, even though it looks like it have others. So that piece is very different. All right, we have another, I think this is a necklace. I'll have to check and see. Yes, it is a necklace. Ooh, and it's long. Look at all of those beads in there. Now, let me see if I cannot tell. I'll have to get the loop to tell what that says. But there are a bunch of beads. See those beading in there? Love these autumn colors. I don't know if these are glass beads or acrylic beads. She would have to tell us that. But let me see if I can put the paper behind it again to give you a more clear picture. Focusing for you right there. I think that's really, really pretty. I'm peeking around the side. And so this one is a much longer chain. I don't know if you would be able to double it up, but maybe. But that one is really pretty. I love the autumn colors in that. Okay. Put this one back in there. That one is really long. Now, this is a vintage piece of jewelry. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell in this light, but this is that threaded beads. You know, like the string ornaments. I think they're string ornaments, but it's a string that goes around there. I'm not sure if I'm calling that right, but it's almost like a satin feel. It has no clasp to it, but it is just a beautiful set of black satin threaded beads. Now I do see that it's pulling away right here, but it looks like we may be able to cut it or glue it back down. So this would be absolutely beautiful. I am going to insert a picture of some shoes and a purse that she also gave me with this jewelry, and it would be beautiful. But I do love this. Now it is one long strand, and I think with a long neckline or just a plain black dress, that would be absolutely beautiful. So far, this one has to be my favorite. All right, let's see. I have a little bracelet and I see pink and a heart. I don't know if it's a locket, but we will look and see. This is a little pink bracelet that's got the gold and the pink yarn or material there. And it has a beautiful little plain locket. Let's see if the locket opens. Yes. The locket does open, so that's super cute. I don't know the maker. It reminds me of maybe a Guess piece or something. I remember Guess making a piece similar to this, but how pretty is that? That would have been pretty for Valentine's Day. But also, since it's pink in October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and then put a little picture of our loved one in there. I'll have to look this up to see that if this was a Guess piece or it's just a regular piece, but the little locket is beautiful. I like this one. Okay, I see another bracelet, and this one looks like a beaded handmade bracelet. A little cuff bracelet, I believe they're called, because they make a cuff, and it is different sized. And it has the bead on the bottom. So I'm going to try to attach mine to the shortest one there. And it's just a wide cuff. Has a very nice Native American pattern or feel to that with these little beading. All of that beadwork is hand done. And that is amazing as well. It's probably about 2.5 inches, but I love the coloring in this. That is super, super pretty. Now, as we're going through these pieces of jewelry, as I always say with any video where I am hauling and showing you things that I have received or purchased, go ahead and send me an email at scprincess1@comcast.net if you see something that you're interested in. I can let you know if that item is available. In doing that, people don't have to always wait for items to come to a live sale, because sometimes I take them and put them directly in my booth in the Glen Flora Emporium. All right, the next piece of jewelry actually came. It has a tag from Macy's on it. So it's a piece of Macy's jewelry, and it was marked $24. Now, it does look like they got it on sale, but I love this piece. This would be beautiful for Valentine's Day. I call this a spring bracelet because it looks like it is on a spring and it's kind of springy, but I love the coloring in this. That is absolutely beautiful. And I know that Dolores makes these kind herself because I have sold one of hers at a sale that we did together that was yellow. So this one is really, really pretty. I love that. Love those colors for Valentine's Day. That's perfect. All right, y'all, we have a few more pieces in our bucket. This piece looks like some, I don't know, could be earrings, could be a necklace. I'm not sure. Let me open up the Ziplocs. And, oh, these are some tassel earrings. Oh, these are cute. Look at those. Now, those are some fancy tassel earrings. And let me get them a little bit untangled. They're a little tangled up together, but they are beautiful blue and green. If these are your school colors, that would be so cute. And it's got the little hook latch there, and they would go in your ears like this. Now, y'all look. Because my neck is not very long, I do not have that elongated neck that some of the beautiful women have. This would just rest on my shoulder. So for me, these are too long. But I do have some friends that have that long, beautiful neck, and they can wear these longer earrings. So those are really cute, especially if these are like your football colors. What is this? Seattle Seahawks? No. I have to put it below. I don't know my football teams very well, but I've seen these colors and I always thought that they were really pretty together. So, and I do know that the tassel earrings were very popular at one time. Been going. This one says Premier Designs. It has a little sticky note. Looks like a necklace. Ooh, fancy, fancy, fancy. Let's see. Oh, wow. Now this looks like something that Catherine would wear. She just has some really beautiful pieces of jewelry. It's a multi-strand. I did learn that. So look how beautiful that multi-strand jewelry is. And the best part about this one, y'all, watch. It has a magnetic closure. So you put it in and you snap it. No fuss, no muss. You just pop it up and down. But look how fancy this is. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Oh, I love this. How pretty is that? Wow, I like that. And I love that the clasp is magnetic. No fuss, no muss. All right, that one is really pretty. A lot of people like the multi-strands because, you know, it looks like you get more for the piece. That's a nice piece of jewelry. I like that one. All right, let's see. Oh, wow, here's a brooch. We all love brooches. I think this is the first brooch we found in this lot of jewelry. And y'all, this one reminds me of Star Trek. I don't know why, but it's a gold tone and it just looks very Trekky to me. It's a check mark, so maybe you checked it off because you got it right. There's no make or mark on there. It's just a gold tone. It's pretty long though. And I don't know about y'all. What do you think? Does it remind you of Star Trek? Because it reminds me of Star Trek. I think that was thinking of that little design that's on their shirt. Am I thinking correctly? Let's see what else. I have another bracelet. I had a lot of bracelets and a lot of necklaces. This one's got some leather as well as some gold. Very Egyptian style. Look at there. Can you see the leather? There's the black leather, and then it's got some embossing on the gold there. Let me put it on. This one is a little bit bigger, but you can see it's got the 3 colors right here. And then I'm not sure if it'll pick up the designs that are on there at all. But that one is really cute too. Trying to see what kind of designs are on there. I do see a duck, a snake. There's some writing, but it's pretty cool. So there is another bracelet. And I know I still have a lot of bracelets and necklaces too. All right, I've got about 3, 4, 5 more pieces. This one is a vintage or antique piece. It is a gold tone piece. I saw one of these pieces. This says Jesus with the rose on there, but also the tarnishing on the gold and the clasp. If you can see the clasp right here is what we call a C clasp, and it just goes, it goes under there and locks in. There's no safety clasp for this. So this does make it an older piece of jewelry. The clasps do help us to date some of the pieces. I do not see a marking on this whatsoever, but it is just a gold tone piece there. And I like that one as well. Let's see what else we have. This is another necklace. Oh, I like these. This is kind of like a spring or maybe fall, but it looks a little bit more spring to me. Reminds me of the ocean. Now, I think Dolores told me what this is before, and I wasn't able to remember. It's on a piece of wire, and those are glass beads. But I don't know if that is, it's not invisible. I don't know what it's called, but I love the Aurora Borealis coating on the stones. And let me put the paper behind there to see if it will help. But you see how beautiful, and it's catching all the lights with the facets. That's really, really pretty. I like that. Now this one is probably about, this one's got the pull clasp. And these are the ones that are difficult for me because of my nails. So you pull it down and then let it out. It looks like it's probably about maybe 18 inches. I'm not sure. 16 to 18, because it's about the same as my cross. So that one is really, really pretty. And I like the daintiness of it. I like the just simple pieces of jewelry. And you can slide those down. I think they all go down like this. So that one is pretty as well. Another, I think this is a necklace. I'm not sure. Lots of necklaces. Again, I'm just trying to show you all of them. Oh, this got some beautiful beads in this. Look, another beautiful beaded necklace. This reminds me of maybe something for the fall or Thanksgiving. I love that turquoise, and it is longer. So let me show you the length of this. That's really pretty. And I like that you can fit it right over your head. Now you can't see it too good on this color that I'm wearing, but that would be pretty with like a white shirt and some blue jeans and some boots. That's how we do it in Texas. So I love these little beads and these stones right here. That one is really pretty. We call this a rodeo necklace in Texas. Okay, y'all, the next is such a weird piece. It's weird that it's in a jewelry lot. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I did have Lovey help me with this one because, y'all, it's a Baylor University little ring. It's a championship ring. And we looked and we looked and we looked. This is actually a replica championship ring, and it was given at one of their baseball games to like the first 100 people that came in. But if you are a Baylor person, or if your kiddo wants to go to Baylor or something like that, it is a really big piece of jewelry there. I can fit it on my thumb. It is really, really big, but it is a replica piece of jewelry. And I think this was, we found out, from 2018 maybe. So that was a really weird piece to find, but I guess she got a lot of her stuff through thrifting and in the jewelry vases and bags that are at Goodwill and other thrift stores. I mean, she's found some really nice pieces of jewelry, including these, but some true gold pieces, some real diamonds, and some real other stones in her jewelry. But that was probably just in there for fun. Another piece, it says, is 9 West. She did find out that this piece was 9 West, and I appreciate her even putting in some of the knowledge that she found. This is probably about an 8 or 10 inch chain, and it's simply a black chain that has some black and silver pieces right here. Now this would be something that I call office wear or everyday wear or something like that. It's not fancy, but it's just a little bit of something to add to the neckline. So that's pretty. I like the different size of rings on that. And Nine West is a nice brand of jewelry. Okay, y'all, we have one more piece of jewelry, and this is the last piece. And this says Barefoot Sandals. Now, I don't know anything about that. I thought Barefoot Sandals was a resort somewhere, but she has Barefoot Sandals on the sticky note. Uh-oh, is it multiple pieces maybe? Oh, Barefoot Sandals. Duh, y'all. Y'all, these are shoes. Okay, I know what they are now. Oh my goodness. You actually put this around your ankle, this piece around your ankle, and this piece goes on your middle toe. And like belly dancers will wear these, or it's just really fun to wear on the beach. But these are actually jewels they call them barefoot sandals because you're barefoot, there's no sole, but this goes on the center piece of your toe like this, and this goes around your foot like this. So if this were my foot, do you see how that would look on there? And that's what that's called. I thought it was a maker or something, and I was like, what? So these are pretty fun. This is a great way to dress up going to the beach. And I was like, well, why are there two? Duh, you have 2 feet. So these are really cool. I might actually try them out. And if I do, I'll put a picture of them here to show you what they look like. So that wraps it up, y'all. That is the first 20 or 25 pieces of jewelry from all of the stuff that my friend Hedy gave to me. And Hedy, thank you again for all of the things that you donated to me for resale. I will put another video that I did, that the things that she gave me. Is a lot of beautiful clear glass, and I'll link the other 2 videos. There were 3 videos of the hard goods, and this is the first of the jewelry. Come back and join me on Sunday, the next 2 Sundays. Next Sunday on my channel for a live chat with Dolores to go through some jewelry and price it. And the following Sunday on the 20th over on Christine's channel, Side Street Market, to do the same thing over again. She's got some pieces and I've got some pieces. I think we're going to do about 10 pieces each. And we're going to talk about them, explain them, and then Dolores will help us identify and price those things. So if you saw anything that you're interested in, or in the lives, if you see something that you're interested in, make sure that you contact me. The email is below. If you enjoy this type of content where I show you different things that I am thrifted or gifted, let me know by giving a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of the jewelry, make sure you leave me a comment to let me know. I don't want to just make videos with jewelry if there's not a lot of interest in you seeing the jewelry as I go through it, but I also want to make sure that if you do enjoy it, that I create another video for you. So as always, again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.